Happy Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day. I'm back at it again. Doing another banger update, of my equipment. Finishing up my ice cream. So I'm gonna do you an update of my equipment. So as you guys know, this is one of my rotation guns, right? So this is the 15 round mag M&P. As you guys can see, this is my setup. This is my Vortex Venom with the Olight. You know what I mean? With the laser. Real nice setup. And this is the 15 rounder. And when I bought yesterday was the M&P FPC, which I don't know what that stands for, but it's a newer version and a newer concept of the Kel-Tec 2000 whatever, the Kel-Tec whatever version. So it comes with these two 23 round mags, and by the way, happy Father's Day, as you guys know, and stuff like that. And before I get into this video and show you everything, I do want to ask my people that watch me consistently if you guys can please help me out and support me in going to my business company and supporting me in buying anything. It could be toothpaste, toilet tissue, protein, whatever it is. I got it. Let me know if you're interested. I'll shoot you a link to my website and I'll be willing to help you. Going back to the video, this is my not my everyday carry, but I carry this a lot. I carry this baby a lot. You know what I mean? So if it's not the Glock 48, I'm carrying this. And I showed you the holster I carry it in. I got like a I gave you guys a review of it. It's not even a polymer holster. It's one of those forgot it's like a knockoff version of the sticky holster. So that's what I carry with this. So I usually carry this with the 15 rounders, which a little bit, you don't have a lot of purchase with your pinky. But when I bought this setup, which I'm going to show you right now, the Kel-Tec version of the M&P, which is this right here, this baby, which is called the PFC, if I'm saying it right. And this is how it comes in. So it comes in this gray bag, which is kind of cool because it doesn't look like, it looks like a range bag. It doesn't look like something that, and I did see a video the other day, yesterday, a matter of fact, that a guy had this, and I'm gonna do like how you could put it. So I'm gonna do that right now as we speak. So I take this comes in the box, of course. You just throw it however. So the whole concept of this, you know what I mean, is, I'll show you a little bit. So let's say you walking, you chilling, you know what I mean, you're doing your thing, you know what I mean. Got your little bag here, You know what I mean? You got your little setup. Shit hits the fan. You at Walmart or whatever, or you I own a business, so my dad owns I ain't gonna get into that. I don't want nobody knowing my personal business, but we do business. I might get into it because it's business is business. We sell furniture, we sell mattresses in Tampa. So, and by the way, my dad did get robbed one time in the mattress store, gunpoint, and they took his money. They took about 1,800, something like that. He did get robbed gunpoint, and I told him, he should have had me there, and I could have handled that for him. But that's neither here nor there. That's spilt milk. And anyway, so this whole setup right here, you just out and about. You got your toolie right here. You feel me? So I'm gonna put this somewhere because I don't know why Smith & Wesson put this there. And I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it somewhere else. But I don't think it's necessary to put in this bag. So you out and about, boom. You got your baby here. And like I said, everything's been safety checked, nothing in the chamber. Boom. You ready to go. You feel me? I got one of these cheap red dots for this. And so I get a red dot, you know what I mean? Because I basically, all my setups have red dots on them. So I got to figure out, I got to purchase another red dot for this baby. So I'm going to get me a nice one for this one. But it does come with these two. It comes with these two 23 round magazines, and it comes with a 17 round. But I switched off one of these off for mine, M&P everyday carry. The reason why I did that is because I carry that more. You know what I mean? I carry my M&P more than I do with this. So this is gonna be something new that I bring to the table that I'm gonna be carrying more often, and it also has a threaded barrel, which is cool. And then this is an upgrade from that what's that other one, the Keltec foldable 1000 or 2000 T1000 T2000. If I'm saying it wrong, guys, please forgive me, but this is the new baby to the family. You know what I mean? It folds just like that. The only thing is, and I feel like Smith & Wesson, okay, it says it right here. Look, it says it right here if you guys can see. FPC. M&P FPC. There's a couple of complaints that I have about this, and everybody knows about that complaint, which is this. Is real stupid that you're gonna take it out like this. And I feel like Smith & Wesson, the engineers or whatever, they're gonna correct that. I have a feeling they are. You know what I mean? But to me, it's like muscle memory. You just got to get used to it. And it's like muscle memory. Because you can get used to it, but you got to train your muscle from your brain to process how to do it. You know what I mean? So it's not a big deal. A lot of people complain about it, but you know, it's you know, training your muscles to remember. You know, should they had it backwards? No, they should have had it forwards. But if you train with it and you got the right muscle memory, you know what I mean, it's backwards. That's the only downfall, but boom, you got it right there, baby. So, you know, Smith & Wesson should have thought about this before they, you know, did all that, but it is what it is. It's not a perfect, to me, honestly, this is not the perfect setup for a carbine, but it has its qualities. It has its qualities. So that being said, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So I don't know if this is metal. It feels like a polymer, hard polymer, but I don't know if it's metal or polymer. It feels like a hard polymer, which is cool. And the whole setup is metal and polymer, so it's all right, you know. And like I said, everything here has been safety checked, and you can't even fold this without a round in the chamber. Just to let you know, that's another thing that has a downfall for this setup. So there you go. That you cannot do anything with this, and I just pressed the trigger, so I got to take the magazine out. So you can't do anything with this. And then another downfall, the biggest complaint that I got for this whole setup, and I'm gonna give me a couple of seconds because I want to show you, is the ETS mags. I'm gonna show you real quick. Be right back. Sorry, should have did that before I did the video. So, sorry about that. I have the ETS mags right here. These are the 40 rounders. They do work. They do work with the MMPs. So this is the 15 round, and this is 40 round mag. Okay, they work perfectly. I got two of these. I got this from Gun Mag Warehouse. I got this for about 15 a pop, whatever, 16, 15 a pop. And these are 40 rounds of ammunition, my dude. Now check this out. Check this out. This is my biggest complaint. It won't work. It won't go. Now look, it won't go in, not at all. Now look at this. If I take the bolt out, it'll go in. It'll go in. Look, it'll go in. It'll go in, but look. This is, I know YouTube, you guys, not supposed to do this, but I'm just doing this. It won't even go chamber around. It is connected now, but it won't chamber around. It won't chamber around because the chemistry of this pistol, you know what I mean? It won't chamber because the chemistry of this pistol is not the same chemistry of this pistol. That's why it won't chamber around on the ETS mags, because this is more of a bolt, and the way the chemistry and the carvetry, it won't chamber around. It'll go in, but it won't chamber that around because it is because of the chemistry. So that's the biggest complaint that I got about this particular setup. Because if you want to run aftermarket, you know, ETS mags, you can't do it. With my M&P, I can, but not with this setup. So that's like my biggest complaint about this setup. That's my biggest complaint. Because these 40 round ETS mags, these are really reliable. And I never had an issue with them so far. And they're really reliable for my everyday carry. You know, I have them around just in case shit hits the fan. But, you know, but other than that, this is a really nice setup. And the reason why is because, you know, 9mm carbine has more velocity. You feel me? So that's why I bought this setup. So, you know, you want to have something with more velocity. And, you know, I don't have the whole setup here. You know, I'm going to eventually get everything here. And another thing, too, is we got to be creative. Because what is it? What's the ATF, whatever the fuck those people's names, I call them UFOs, ATF, whatever. We got to be more creative, and they can't fuck with us with this. They can't fuck with us. You know what I mean? You can have this in your exposal, and they can't fuck with you. You know what I mean? So it's foldable. It's by law. We good to go. You know what I mean? We good to go. And you know, it has its drawbacks. Like, a lot of people complain about their safety being there, but in all sincerity, for in my point of view, I think I don't have a problem with the safety. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with the safety. I just pulled the trigger because I just like that new enhanced trigger that they put in there. As you guys can see, that's that new enhanced trigger. You can tell the difference between that trigger and this trigger. I want to upgrade this trigger, but I want to know how I could go about that. So the new enhanced trigger, you know what I mean? Let's see. Reset. Pull. So there's a lot of features in here that's nice, and there's a lot of features in here that needs to be upgraded. And I feel like Smith & Wesson knows they made a couple of mistakes here, which this is the biggest one. I feel like they are going to correct this somehow. We'll probably do an upgrade version of this buttstock to, you know, to cater to our needs. Other than that, this buttstock is a big complaint for everybody that's, you know, with this setup. But me, it's not too much of a big problem, because like I said, it's this muscle memory ready to go. You train with this, you'll be all right. But if you're not gonna train with this, you know what I mean? If you're not gonna take this gun, you ain't gonna, you know, train with this, then it's not something, an option that you could look at. But you know, this is some option for us that, you know, we can have. And the build on this is really excellent, to be real with you. A lot of people complain about it. Me particularly, I like it. I think it serves a purpose, and this is going to be added on to my collection. You know, I do this reviews for you guys, and I am going to be showing videos in the range with this. And I have a cheap red dot for it right now. But, you know, and I'm going to show you this one right here. It fits, you know, and there's nothing in the chamber in here, but it fits perfectly fine. As you guys can see, the other one, you can't do that. You can't do that with the carbine, but with this pistol, you can. So that's the biggest to me, that's the biggest thing, you know, for aftermarket, especially for the ETS, because ETS be dominating. You know what I mean? A lot of people talk shit about ETS, they're trash, you know, this and that. But ETS is a good option for a backup, you know. I'm not gonna say primary, but for a backup and training, they're all right. I'm not gonna say they're the most perfect magazines and they're the most reliable. I'm gonna go with M&P all day. You know what I mean? And then this also comes with two of these, this piece. I gotta get used to the verbiage. FPC comes with two of these 23 rounders and a 17 round. So when I'm out and about, I have this 23 round into my disposal. And you know, when I'm carrying, of course, if I'm carrying, and you know, I'm gonna carry it with the 15 rounder if it could be more exposed. I mean, less exposed and more concealable. But this is my setup. You know what I mean? And you know, I carry with this, and I put this in my pocket. And then I, you know, I leave this one here with the 15 rounder. I leave this one here with the 15 rounder. There, boom. And then I got the 17 rounder here, and I got another 23. So it is what it is. It's not a big loss, you know. I compromise, you know. So I did. This is like one of my everyday carries. You know what I mean? Big shout outs to Smith for even thinking about this. You know what I mean? To me, it is way better. Like I said, this is way better than that Kel-Tec. Kel-Tec is straight trash, doodle. This one does have flaws. Don't get me wrong. This one does have flaws, but it's a better setup. It's a better setup. You know, it folds better. Folds to the side. The Kel-Tec folds this way, so you can't. You know, the way that they did the chemistry here was perfect. My thing is they should have, and if Smith & Wesson is looking at this video, my thing is they should have put a Pinotiki rail over in this way. This, you know, maybe I feel like they're gonna make upgrades to this, and they should have put a Pinotiki rail on this side. Because the reason being I say that to say this, because when you limit yourself to the Pinotiki rail over here, which is nice, it's really, really nice. But when you limit yourself to that Pinotiki rail, you can only put a backup sight here, but you can't put any sights here, right? So if you put your red dot, you're limited to put a backup sight just in case, whatever. But nowadays, you know, people that run their red dot, they changed it. You got to change your batteries or whatever. It's cool. Going back to the safety, I don't think the safety bothers me. I heard a lot of people complain about the safety. Honestly, I think the safety is a good option here, especially if you got kids around the house and shit like that. I think the safety is a good option, because especially if you got kids, they're like, oh, I can't pull that trigger. You ain't gonna tell them what that safety is, right? Safety's right there, but you ain't telling them that. So especially if you got kids in the house, I think it's a good option. I think it's a really good option, especially if you have kids in the house and you don't, you want to be safe. So, like I said, I can't wait. I'm itching to bring this to the range and put this through its paces. You feel me? There's another baby to get put in. There's another family member to put in the house. So this is my family, one of my family members. And another thing that's good about these carbines, believe it or not, is especially for people that don't know how to shoot, this is really easier to handle than this. This you have to master. This you have to train hard. This one, once you got it set up with the red dot and everything, and you just, you show people how to train with this one is more easier for accuracy, for stability. You know what I mean? This is, and then another thing too, and I say all that, this one has more velocity. Okay? This one has way more velocity than this small barrel. So you're gonna get more distance with this than you are gonna get with this. So this is gonna be my carry gun, and this is gonna be my put in my car. You know what I mean? When I'm out and about, like I'm gonna go and show this off to my cousin over there in Tampa once I'm done with this video, and hopefully I see my other cousins, whatever. But this is gonna be in my car, and I'm gonna show this off. You know what I mean? Because I have a couple of cousins that's into guns too, and I'm gonna be like, yo, look and check my joint out. You know what I mean? And that. So what you guys think, let me know on the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this setup. Do I talk too much? Just comment, you know what I mean? And I see you guys. Happy Father's Day again. Be safe. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. Be responsible gun owners. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. I am a father, by the way. And love you guys. Be safe.